your dime. More than a year ago, the Newport-Pell Bridge switched to all electronic tolling, but the convenience may come at a cost.
NBC 10 I-Team reporter Tamara Sakarzik tallies up the toll dodgers.
Frames and covers that obscure license plates are being used by toll evaders across the country. It's costing all of us, so we wanted to find out whether Rhode Island has a handle on the problem. When you cross the Newport-Pell Bridge without an E-ZPass transponder, a camera snaps a picture of your plate, then sends you a bill. But not all of those bills get paid. An I-Team investigation uncovered last year alone, 3,500 plates did not match a registered vehicle, a loss of $252,000. Are uncollected tolls a problem in Rhode Island?
It's not as much of a problem as it is in other locations.
Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority Executive Director Lori Karen Silvera says so-called no-match plates account for less than 1% of their overall revenue.
It's really not significant in terms of the amount of revenue and the amount of traffic that we have here.
While that may be true, we learned the reasons behind the no-match plates aren't being tracked very carefully. No-match plates can be the result of unregistered vehicles or expired registrations, but drivers can also obscure their plates on purpose using covers, fake plates, or even tape. Do you have any data on how many no-match plates do fall under the category of being obscured or fake?
I don't.
Do you think RIPTA should get a better handle on that? That they should, keep that separately?
That's a good question. I think if that 0.5% and 1% number, if those numbers were to increase, and we needed to take a harder look at exactly what's in that database, whether it's fake plates versus legitimate plates, then we probably would.
According to Inside Your World Investigates, the New York MTA is the only agency with a handle on the problem. It estimates a loss of $50 million a year from drivers dodging tolls. Silvera says the Newport-Pell Bridge isn't nearly as expensive or populated.
I just don't think the incentive is there, nor have we seen any evidence that it's happening. May we see once in a while tape over a plate, or maybe a motorcyclist could perhaps put a hand over the plate to obscure the plate as it goes through the plaza. I mean, we just don't see that in any volume that would justify doing any more than what we're doing.
Rhode Island doesn't have on-the-spot enforcement, but it does keep every single non-match plate in the system. The Turnpike and Bridge Authority also works with state police to go after offenders.
We give them the no-match data that we have. Sometimes we're able to give them a traffic pattern that particular vehicle follows. We make certain that the data is recent.
The Turnpike and Bridge Authority has collected over $140,000 in toll recovery since March of 2022, but it has no data on how much of that comes from no-match plates. How many drivers do you think are getting away with no repercussions?
Well, we're aggressive in trying to make certain that the number is minimized.
Massachusetts voids transactions if a DOT employee can't determine the plate number and location. This past January, Massachusetts voided 20,000 of the 9.5 million license plate pictures that the system took. For the NBC 10 I-Team, I'm Tamara Sakarzik.